Hello again, everybody. I figured it was time for another little peek into the brooders. The babies are growing nicely, and we have some new arrivals. Some that are hatched out here, and some that came in as rescues and surrenders. As usual, let's start with the first brooder, usually the Budgie brooder. See what's all in here. Only 2 budgies left in the brooder. Otherwise, all empty. Oh no, you get out of there. That's the babies. The big ones are coming out tomorrow. And here we have 3 little budgie babies. The large one, he was bred here. The first of a clutch that will be coming. The rest will be coming here as well soon. The 2 smaller ones, very tiny, they came here as rescues. Somebody had a clutch of budgies unexpectedly, and they had 5 babies hatched in a food dish, and by the next morning 3 of the babies had perished, so they quickly brought them over here, and I took them in for hand feeding, and these 2 are doing just fine. Settling in, they should have little to no problem. The large ones do have a tendency to go in and try keeping them warm. Budgies, they're young, they like to co-parent their younger siblings. Now for some of the Conures. Here we have, as before, those are the pineapple Conure babies. 3 of them there. Some new arrivals from one of my pairs. Our first clutch from a pair of sun Conures. These guys are always fun to hand feed. Nice and big. Big, hefty balls of meat. Quite young still, but already a good size to them. Next, you have 1 Cockatiel. A baby from a parent pair having their very first clutch. Again, oftentimes 1 baby is 1, 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky from my first clutch. It's pretty good. And here we have the sun cheek Conures. They are sounding pretty hungry, doing well. They're growing. And here we have another bird that came in as a rescue. And I'm not quite sure what bird this is, what breed this is. The people who brought him in as a rescue, they did not speak English, so there was a communication issue, and they weren't able to tell me what breed of bird this was. It's not a budgie, not a cockatiel. It is not a large bird breed. It could be a lovebird, could be a Conure, but eating well. This is his 3rd day here. He has been keeping me up at night with late night and middle night feeding. Doing well, doing active. He was moving around very much when he came in. But for a rescue that's only here for a couple of days, doing very well, good and a very good appetite. Put him back. I need a 3rd hand to, there we go. 3rd brooder. The Cockatiels. And boy, do they need their cage, their brooder cleaned. They make a lot of mess. I gotta clean this out probably about 2-3 times a day. Got the Lutino, and the guy with the little jacket on. He's wearing today's latest fashion. Got a little scratch on his chest, but he's growing. He's doing fine, and it should heal up just nicely. We also have, which one is it? Back here somewhere we have a white face in here somewhere. One Latino, and the rest look all to be standard grays. Last brooder we have, of course, our Linnies, active and looking for a feeding, very eager. And our one little lovebird, he's growing nicely. He's ready for a feeding as well. Now you might ask, what happened to all the budgies? This brooder was full of budgies just a little while ago. They are all, here we go. They're in their grow-up cage, doing nicely. The first of these will start being ready in about a week. A lot of very nice colors, a lot of blues, a lot of greens and yellows. Training is still going on daily. Lights are out. It's getting a little late at night now. One more feeding and it will be bedtime. Of course, the one parrotlet is still here. He's got a big cage all to himself just because the cage was free, and parrotlets, they do like to fly. This guy is a good flyer. He can actually hover in midair for quite a while. And oh yeah, he's hungry. He's ready for the bedtime feeding. Also, there were more cockatiels. And here they are in their grow-up cage. Nice big cage for them as well. Right by my station so I can keep an eye on them. A little bit of extra heat should they need it. It's three standard grays and one Lutino in here. And these guys are still on hand feeding, but they will be ready for their new homes in about 2.5 weeks, maybe a little sooner. Yeah, this guy's also, he's getting a little hungry too. I know. You'll get fed soon. And that is the state of the brooders for this week. Today is January 14th. Tomorrow I'll be doing a hand feeding video on the pineapple Conures in back there. Next day I'll show you the sun Conures, and I'll probably do a few of this little mystery baby here. It'll be interesting to see what kind of bird he grows up into. Alrighty everybody, thanks to you for watching, and I'll see you next time.